Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 235-member Michigan Marching Band. Band, take the field. Under the direction of Professor Jamie L. Nix, the M Fanfare.
Get that out. Tonight's a big game, the biggest game of the year, obviously. Trying to get to the Final Four. And see, I'm not ashamed to play that whole fucking song at the beginning of my video and piss people off. Because they might be coming on here to hear me say something, but who am I really pissing off? If you hear, you know why I'm playing that song. If you ain't never been here, you now know why I'm playing that song. And whoa, that was dangerous. He already got a big ass dent in his car. Literally just jumped the light. Because he didn't want to wait for, 4 cars. And this car almost ran into him. Not me, the one in front of me. People just stay trying to fuck people's nights up. I don't get it. Don't fuck my night up. I got to get to the game. Well, I got to get back to the shop. I can work. And hopefully be done by the time the game come on. But anyways. So, I'm concerned about some of my brethren out here. You know, I don't think that I know anybody that's really in trouble right now, but I'm concerned with this newly legalize sports betting and all this shit. And they're already putting out the propaganda that anybody that has a gambling problem is going to be black. I mean, you see the ads for all the betting and shit. It's always a black dude. You know, they got retired athletes on all these sports book podcasts and shit. It's black, 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 black. Now, we 14% of the population, but we like 90% of the sports book betting propaganda. And they show motherfuckers on the big billboards and shit, Gamblers Anonymous and shit, showing a motherfucker how he lost his home, how he's turning over the keys to his car, he pawning everything. That motherfucker's always black. That motherfucker's always black. Every time they show some detrimental shit about sports gambling, he black. Black. And if that's going to be the case, if that's who they're going to direct all this shit to, they're going to direct the fun to you. I'm going to direct the reality to you. I don't mind if people bet on games. Hey, if that's where your head is at, do your thing. You know, I used to wager on games. Not big. I ain't never been no big gambler and shit. I don't like to lose. That's my biggest motherfucking problem out here. I don't like to lose. So the brothers that gamble on a regular basis, they don't have a problem with losing. I get it. They got a whole different kind of spirit. I'd rather lose on a business venture than to lose if a motherfucker turns over a card and I need it to be something and it's something else. I'm ready to move furniture in this bitch. I need an 8 and you turned over a 9 and I just lost everything? Oh, hell no. Turn another card over. Turn another one over. Nah, I can't put my whole life in jeopardy because you don't want to pick the right card. And I lose everything? Some of y'all out here betting money that you don't have. That's a bad thing. They said Frank is a bad gambler, I guess. I don't know. I never seen him put a wager on anything, but I heard he was a bad gambler and old motherfuckers. And that's probably why the money just went the way it went. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Because, see, I didn't gamble my money away. He gambled his money away and needed that money. I worked for my shit. Boy, you see some weirdness around this fucking town. I mean, that's just Ann Arbor, but goddamn. But gamblers tend to be big losers a lot of times. Now, all the advertisements with the black people on it, that's what I'm talking about. Because I think it's bullshit. I think that's white supremacy right there. Most motherfuckers who I really know that done lost it all with gambling, they were white. I don't know any black man that's lost it all on gambling. Mostly, we don't have shit. What we gonna lose? What we gonna lose? But I've known people to lose stuff, but the way they setting this whole sports betting thing up and they make it so easy, you got debit cards and you got all, you know, you ain't even got to go place a bet nowhere. You ain't even got to like get a chance to think about it. You just hit send. And if you got the money in your account, you can make that bet. What if that was part of your bill money? What if that was part of your money for your kids' schooling or something like that? You get gonna try to double it up before morning and everybody will be happy. But what if you don't double it up? What if you lose that bread? That's a problem. That is a problem. Brian, you know I don't give a fuck. I don't drink, so it ain't no drinking and driving. And I'm smoking hemp, and that's perfectly legal. The only thing that I'm probably guilty of is being black. Because you can be convicted of that shit. That's a crime in some territories, goddammit. I listened to a little bit of that trial, man, while I was moving about today. God damn. The defense attorneys, he a slow-talking, methodical motherfucker, but he's an asshole, and they trying to like tear the credibility of these witnesses apart. And one lady was like a fireman. I mean, she was a fireman or fire lady, whatever you call it. Firefighter, sorry. Firefighter. And she was getting upset and clapping back, and they're like, you can't talk to them like that. She's like, I was answering the question. You answer it until I tell you you answer it. I'm like, what kind of shit is that? When you done answering, I'll tell you. That's what the judge said. Your answer is over when I tell you it's over. Yeah, it's gonna be some weird shit. Some shit I heard yesterday, and I don't know if anybody watched that press conference they had before. You know, Crump and Al and all the family. They said something. Crump said something right at the beginning of the press conference that we're 4 weeks away from justice. Now, he must be talking about a conviction, because he done got his justice. He done got $9 million off of this bitch. It was a $27 million verdict, and he got $9 million. He gets 33%. And 33% of $27 million. George Floyd's family got 18. I get it. They got 18. And they're going to need it. They're going to need it all. They're going to need it all because they got some simps in their family. A couple of them got some sense, but they got some sense. They really need to get with Stack 5 and have him invest their shit. Put it in some businesses so the next generation can eat too. Cause them older ones, they ain't gonna do shit. They probably done put in their notice already at their jobs. They ain't about to do shit else. 18 million? Shit. Yeah, we'll see some of his family making it rain and shit. They gonna start, you know, everybody gonna get a record label and shit, you know. They're gonna do dumb shit, I already know, but they need to just get with Steven Jackson, who really helped their shit along when it was tight, paid for a lot of shit, I guess. Get with him, get with his people, let them manage that money. Let them manage that money. Because they don't know nothing about managing $18 million. That's going to be some crazy shit. What up, cuz? I didn't even really know I was actually still filming and shit. Keeps fluctuating. So I think I'm choppy again. This is just a bad area, I think, for recording. But I had to get it out here because I know there's going to be a lot of bets in these Final Four games. Probably, people have been betting all through the tournament. You know, but it's going to be some real big bets in these Final Four games. And I don't want to see nobody just being out here being silly. Because even though you got it like that, you might not have it like that. You don't know what this second wave of this pandemic going to bring. Put you in a position where you might need that money you put that wager on. So before you parlay, think about it. Think about it. So, I just don't like the propaganda that they're putting out there. All the advertising directing it right towards black men. And I'm sure black men gamble in high numbers. Absolutely. I know they do. I know a lot of them. But you can't buy into that system. Don't buy into that shit. Just because it's out there don't mean you need to do it. But that's what we live in. We live in a lot of excess. Unnecessary excess. There's nothing wrong with having a lot of some shit, but you don't need a lot of fucking gambling debt. That's something you can do without. I wonder where these people be coming from and go to that liquor store, be having some funky ass cars. I've seen a Maybach up there, I've seen a Ferrari up there. I'm like, where the fuck are these people coming from? They're coming from like south. He looked like Matthew Stafford. I know it ain't him. Or if they're coming from Celine. Why would you do that? Another person just jumped the light. It's fucked up out here, man. People's thoughts aren't right. You know, people's thoughts aren't right. It's fucked up out here. It is what it is. So, give me a couple forkfuls of this food. Keep moving. Y'all be careful out here, man. Wagering your life away is no way to go out, especially cats my age. Cats my age, you really need to watch that. Younger motherfuckers, y'all need to watch it, because just because you up today don't mean you're gonna be up tomorrow at all. At all. She's got a nice light interior in that car. I like to see a dark car with a light interior. She's a dark Cadillac. So yeah, betting may be fun, you know, may give you a rush. But don't let that shit have you out here with a motherfucking cup in your hand. That's not a good look. Mother be like, oh man, you lost your job? Like, nah, man, I lost the bet. Not good. Not good. So do what you need to do. All right, I'm gonna get on up out of here. 7:26, couple hours before the game starts. Oh shit, I can get another trade done. Yeah. Go blue. Be careful. And at all costs, black people fight white supremacy. Don't go around it. Definitely don't go underneath it. Go through it or over it. And when you going over it, just put your foot down, just step on it a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta be sly with it. Step on it and you get just past it, kick it in the back of the head. That's what you can do to white supremacy. It's all good. One love. Is there a fucking trash can in front of this house? I know she did not walk in this house without getting a fucking trash can. I think she actually knocked it over because her car. That's trifling shit. All right. One love.